Hey y'all, what's up? It's your girl Shar. I'm going to give you guys a few more seconds to come on in the chat. So just hang out with us for a little bit. All right, let's go. All right, what's up? What's up? What's up? Let me know if the music is off, guys. For some reason, StreamYard been playing with me with keeping the music on the whole entire time. So please let me know. I hate to get like 10 minutes into the chat and find out that the music's been playing. It is a distraction. I know for myself, because I can only imagine what it is for you guys as well. Hi, Lady Pooh. What's up, Boo? Hi, Veronica. How are you? And welcome to the chat. All right, Bridget in the building. What's up, CDW? What's up, Mama Bees? Strawberry, what's up? Long time no see. Welcome to the chat. We ain't sleep with you last night. Lies and more lies. What's up, boo? Welcome to the chat. Welcome to the chat. Let me make sure I'm not forgetting anybody. Y'all know I hate for y'all to be sitting there like, is she gonna call my name? Of course I am. Hey, Rally Rel. Rally Rel is my sister from another. She's also another content creator here on YouTube, amongst other platforms. You guys go check her out. If you haven't had a chance to, if you aren't subscribed, go ahead on over and do so. Like I said, it's always a breath of fresh air when you get people that got a little sense, a little knowledge, okay, and got their heads on right, okay, because some of these folks be wilding, all right? You be like, baby, who raised you, okay? So Really Real is one of the ones I approve of, so go check her out. Y'all know no harm intended for shouting another content creator out. Listen, it's so much going on. I was trying to figure out how was I going to like kind of get everything into one live because my time is so limited. It's impossible. Okay. You had Sunny who went live in response to Chanita. Chanita went live in response to the critics talking about the way she treated Tisha on the girls' trip. You had CK and Dr. Heavenly over there doing a terrible review. Okay. Then you had Melanie pop through the cracks this morning or afternoon for some. Like, listen, it's about time I pull up. You ain't gonna keep disrespecting me, right? So the only way that I can do it is to, pinpoint who with who, but also do it in different segments. Okay. So definitely I'll be live with a part two, I guess. And link, the Nell, the Sunny, and all of that stuff together in connection to Carlos King and Dr. Heavenly because it's impossible to do it all in one shot. I don't want to bore you guys. They had a whole lot to say, and I don't want to do that to you all, okay? So that's that. Hello to everybody. Welcome to the chat. If you're here for the first time, I am Shar. Listen, I have a whole spill most of the time, but my brain is 1,000 miles per hour right now. So I don't want to butcher it. Listen, newcomers, flip floppers, and day ones, welcome, welcome, welcome. We appreciate you for being here. If you haven't had a chance to follow me on all platforms, go ahead and follow me at Shar's Reality on all platforms. If you haven't had a chance to check out my backup page, go ahead and check out my backup page at Shar's World. Number 6, Cash App email is in the bio section as well as the description section of this video, amongst others. I think I got it all out the way. Oh, everything on this channel is alleged in my opinion only. We do not entertain children, so if you're a child, you probably should exit stage left. All right. Hello and lottie dottie to everybody. Let's go. Okay. Always that girl. I see you tiptoeing in. Checkmate, checkmate, checkmate. What's up? Saw a few clips from the Carlos King and Dr. Heavenly review. Utterly disgusting. Yeah, we're going to talk about the disgustingness of that. Hi, Kevin. How are you? And welcome to the chat. Vanessa, what's up, boo? Welcome to the chat. Yeah, it was pretty disgusting. I actually heard it yesterday. I think I was still working or something. I was driving and listening to some of it, and I was on the phone at the same time. So sometimes when you're on the phone, when you're trying to listen, you get distracted because who does that anyway, Char? So I was wrong from the door for trying to be nosy and listening to my fiance talk. So listen, I was wrong, but I was trying to get the tea. So then I got a chance to listen to it today after Melanie said a couple of things. I just was like, I am so embarrassed, right? Where are y'all morals, right? I know that content is content. Sometimes you get hyped and you get dragged in some way, some other, but some stuff is just unacceptable. Like Dr. Heavenly over there, and I know everybody got this. And let me tell y'all some real okay? We all do it, I guess, in a sense or something, but I'm a grown woman, all right? And my real friends know I don't want to be called a bitch. I don't care how you slice it. I don't care how you dice it. It's going to always be a no for me, okay? I don't like that a lot of men that choose to, mingle wherever they are, and their sexuality choice is their choice. I don't want to be called it. I don't give a dang on what your choice is, okay? It's a lot of name calling going on. It's a lot of, if it's one thing, if Dr. Heavenly and Melanie was friends and they agreed that's the way they were supposed to talk to one another, I would feel more comfortable with it. But you don't know her from a can of paint, not on that level, enough to assume that you could call another woman a B. I wasn't okay with that. Y'all might say I'm reading too much into it or sure that's the way people talk. I don't talk like that. I don't want people talking to me like that. My real friends do not address me like that. I don't want to be talked to like everybody wants to be talked to. Don't talk to me like that. And I don't approve of the way the interview went from both of them. It was usually as Dr. Heavenly doing too much and Carlos will push her out there to do it. But in this sense, I think he did too much, if I'm being honest. You know what I mean? I just can't take him serious. Hey, Sam's babe, what's up, boo? Welcome to the chat. Hey, Sharp, blessings, working, giving a listening view, and always a thumbs up. Love y'all. We love you back. Thank you so much. Hi, Sandra. How are you? Yeah, I thought it wasn't just me. I don't want to be called that. I'm not okay with it. I don't refer to my children as a bitch. It's just not cool. And the way I and we all get frustrated sometimes, don't get me wrong, but in the midst that you do it in frustration, you should immediately apologize because it's just not normal, okay? It's not normal. Give me 1 second, guys. All right. So that's just my take on it, but to each his own. Um, I just couldn't get with it. And then he said that he was bothered by Chanita, basically like putting her fork up to Tisha, like that was like where he threw in the towel at. How do you stand for morals for some people, but you don't stand for them for all? I just can't take you serious. I think you're a joke to society, honestly. I think you're a disgusting human being, and I think you go with the flow of traffic often. I think you call everybody your friend, just like you hype Dr. Heavenly up, like, that's why you're the best one to do it. No, she's actually not the best one to do it, because in podcasting, if you're going to have a co-host, you need some balance there. And to have two disgusting human beings, it's a no for me. I'm not okay with it at all. Okay. Folks should get Heavenly that same smoke back. She knows exactly what she's doing. It's not going to hit her hard until her family is hit like she hits. Absolutely. And not only that, um she was doing a lot of purposely saying Chanita's name wrong. That was corny. It was lame. It was whack, right? If somebody called her just Heavenly, she wouldn't be okay with that, because she worked extremely hard for her doctor to be placed in the front of her name. So how disrespectful you doctor can be to try to call her Shaquita or some stuff like that. You're purposely calling her Shaquita or Shaquanta, whatever you was choosing to call her, because you feel like that's what she fit the description of. Come on, stop playing with me, right? And play with somebody else and play safe in the traffic, because I was very well in tune to what you were doing. You were purposely calling her name wrong because she reminded you of ghetto girls. That's what you given. That's what you was giving off. You knew exactly what her name was. You watch enough of the show to get your content. You know what I'm talking about. I just watch little clips here and there. No, you don't. People that watch clips here, there, and everywhere don't know nothing. You knew a lot. So what are you talking about exactly? I'm confused. Okay. And the laughing thing that Carlos do, it eggs her on and it fuels her up to be even more of a jerk. And it brings out the best of her ignorance, in my opinion. Okay. And if she can't tell when she's being gaslit, that's a problem for me, doctor, right? That's a problem. And she's definitely being gaslit, because let's keep in mind that Carlos' agenda is to make sure that his brand and who he is stay safe. Okay, so he dare not spew out some of the ignorant things that come out of his, Dr. Heavenly mouth out of his, because he's going to always make sure he's accounted for. Okay, so when you go into business with people, friend or no friend, you have to make sure they have your best interest at heart. And Carlos do not. And let me say this before I get back to the comments. Let's be very, 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 very clear. No, he's not responsible for Dr. Heavenly. She is a grown tail woman, okay? And she can make her own decisions, whether she should climb down that rabbit hole or not, right? But she definitely is fueled by his laughter. She's definitely fueled by him like, no, go ahead. You the best one for the job. She gets, oh my gosh, she gets the tickles off of that, right? But she is her own individual person. And when you know better, you do better. And you should know better, period. The gaslighting and accountability is jarring. Yes, it is. Hey Paula, how are you? Liza Moralize says, this is why I don't like him or the rest of the cast until they do the same for everyone. I will never have respect for them. I agree. So you know when it's too much because it's Chanita and Melanie's friendship, but it's not too much when Tisha come poking her business and everybody else's business. You never say that's not too much, right? When Tisha went over there and basically, oh man, we ain't even gonna get into the Kiki stuff. I'm gonna leave that where it's at because I'm gonna let the baby rest. But with that being said, you never think it's too much for Tisha, but somehow you think it's too much because it's Chanita and Melanie. Like, you got to do something better with your time, and you have to make it make sense. I just can't get down with it at all. We're going to listen to a little bit of it, guys. Bingo, or how they treated Sunny at that airport. Absolutely. They all walked by her like nobody had nothing to say. The girl was like so caught off guard, she forgot that she was supposed to grab her luggage. Shout out to Stormy, who was able to put her own thoughts and opinions to the side. Hey, did you grab your luggage? Right? Because y'all all sitting here talking about how grown y'all are and how y'all can put your own ego or issues to the side to have a conversation. You're lies. Okay, and then she walked by y'all, even Nella, her grown behind self. Okay, y'all all act like y'all wasn't in tune to what Sunny was telling Stormy about the the treatments. But then when she said that it's going to happen, Nell interrupted and was like, it's going to happen. Oh, I thought you wasn't listening. I thought you wasn't listening. So you don't think that that was ignorant of them? Right? Y'all got to make it make sense. And if you're going to be this and this is going to be your character, that should stand for everybody around. 97 in the chat. Shout out to you guys. Yeah, I just can't. The fact that CK knows that the scene involves so much more, and Chanita was really responding to things Tisha has said, to provoke Mel, sorry. I was going to get on that. And it's so much to uncover. It's really unfair in a short period of time that I have. That's why I said I'm going to do it in different segments. At least for the next 2 days, I'll come back at 3:30, 3:45, so we could break it apart, because I don't want to miss the core of what we're talking about, right? And these are some hard conversations that we have to have. Yes, it's just a show. But when he's over there doing his review with Dr. Heavenly, the show is off. He gets to be his own person. There is no edits. So he has ample amount of time to correct any edit that he has put out there that may be discouraging or hurtful or anything of that nature. He had enough time to fix it with his live review with Dr. Heavenly, but he chose not to. So that means that his edits are purposely done on the way that he feels and the way he behaved on his own time. Come on, y'all. Y'all got to stop encouraging this crap. This is a mess, okay? Let me see what y'all saying. Tamika, welcome to the chat. Welcome to the chat. CC, welcome to the chat. I think they had to have all come in on the same plan. If Sunny was there at the same time and her bags were at the same baggage claim, I call cap on them, not knowing it was just a scene from mess. You right about that. You right about it. And, Chanita was trying not to talk about a lot of things because, she didn't know where the show landed at. She didn't watch the show in its full capacity. So she didn't know a lot of things. So she couldn't give us a response to a lot of things because she didn't know what was aired and what wasn't. But come on, y'all. Come on. That was a good point. They all got on that plane together. The way you edited it as if they came in, at separate times to make her feel like, how do you think that made your castmate feel when she watched it? Like, come on. Everybody there for a check. And I know what y'all saying. Oh, in reality TV, you got to have a hard hat. That's true. But who's going to stand for something? Okay? One of the things I take pride in on my channel is my characteristic. It stands all by itself. Nobody could ever get on here and say, well, Shar told me in the DM that I wasn't. Shar was never going to talk like that. Now, if I got on my public platform and told you that, you definitely provoked me, and I definitely wowed all the way up. But I'm not going to say that in the DM. You think I'm stupid? I don't operate like that. And very, very seldom do I respond in the manner that we're talking about. So you must have provoked me, okay? I said to my fiance the other day, he was poking, right? Poking. I was like, honey, what's going on with you? I said, why are you trying to create a problem where there is none? And he had no choice but to laugh. And you know why? Because I called Cap when I saw it, right? And obviously there was a bigger issue going on and he wanted to talk about something else. Just say that, because I'm not easily provoked and I work very hard on who I am today. So I don't like people to pull me out of that place that I've worked to get to, because now I got to go repent. Now I got to go say I'm sorry to a few people. It take a lot more energy than it did to curse your tail out. You know what I mean? So all I'm saying is, if it's not in you, it's not going to come out of you, period. Okay, 119 in the chat. Shout out to you guys. Let me go all the way to the bottom. Braylon, what's up? Welcome to the chat. Who said that? Hey, welcome to the chat. I think I saw you around. I ain't ever see you over here, but I think I saw you around. Welcome to the chat. We appreciate you for stopping by. Who said what? TNTG Mom, welcome to the chat. Y'all, these comments are going fast. Listen, y'all know I had a slow pace lately, so I'm gonna try to read everybody's, but please don't charge it to my heart. Charge it to my mind. If I miss your comment, I love you anyway. Y'all know, don't let nobody tell you nothing different. So let's listen to Carlos King and Dr. Heavenly's portion of their interview, their ignorance, okay? And then I want you guys to hear. Well, let me play Melody response. Now, one is I didn't get a chance to get the whole thing because, of course, y'all know my storage be not storaging, okay? And I was not on my other phone. But she basically told Dr. Heavenly in so many words, okay? You're not going to get to keep coming up here disrespecting me week after week after week. And if you keep that stuff up, I will definitely pull up, not physically, guys, because y'all know people like running places, okay? I would definitely pull up in your chat. I'm not above it, right? She also talked about professionalism, where I was going exactly with my commentary this morning. Okay. She also talked about leadership. There's some stuff that you shouldn't even be involved with, and you should stay far away from it because of the position that you hold. Okay. Talking about Carlos King. Come on, bro. You have to try to do something better with your time and present yourself better than what you have done. If you're not capable to stay with a straight face and be less biased, then maybe you should try to do something evident in review of your own show. Try somebody else's show, but not your own. I just find it very weird and strange, okay? So let's listen to that. Let me say. I'm going to go to the bottom. Lies and More Lies, totally agree. Thank you for the Cash App reminder, Mama Bees. We appreciate you, boo. TNT G Mom says, hello to everyone. Who said that? Welcome. Oh, that's what y'all was saying. Y'all was saying somebody's name. Welcome. I'm like, who said what? Welcome to the chat. Welcome to the chat. CK has been doing the same ish season after season. They don't spread it out. Why it's always Mel. Whether she can take it or not doesn't mean it's not a lot on her. Mental health is real. Liza Moores, you better say that again. Jess, me, Cheryl, welcome to the chat. Welcome to the chat. Let's jump into Melanie's response. And if any content creators here that want this portion that may have missed it, you guys, if you follow me long enough, you recognize that I'm not computer savvy. So I haven't learned how to upload videos to my StreamYard yet, but when I get it, I will. So we're just going to listen to it. But if you want this and it can be beneficial to your content, you're more than welcome to DM me and I will send it your way. Okay.
She's been very well traveled. She's well versed, so she knows what she believes, what she thinks, and how she feels, and that is her.
She's talking about Chanita character.
The last tracking is 7-1. 3771. Got it. It's a Bible. So, yeah, that's Chanita all the time. All the time. Like, and what we're not gonna do, we're not gonna have somebody who, let's be clear, she's not a cast member. She came, and obviously it worked out well because y'all don't talk about her. I've seen more commentary on the last 2 episodes. The streets have been hot on the last 2 episodes than I have seen because I wasn't even watching the show. Okay, that I have seen in I don't know how long. So what we're not gonna do is for somebody who came in not for a check, came in and got the show, got to be talked about as well. We're not about when you have a guest in your house, you treat them as such. Let me say that. She's a guest for LAMH, and I would expect people in position to say thank you. Okay? Just say thank you. There's no shade. There's no trying to come after people's brand, their character. None of that. That's whack and lame as hell. It is.
All right, before I play the next portion, so she's talking about Shanita's character, and you heard what she says. This is the most that people has talked about Love and Marriage Huntsville since the show came back on. So basically say thank you. She definitely meant that for CK. Okay, you shouldn't be over there trying to, come at the people brands and this, that, and the third. Because you should be saying thank you. She made it pop, okay? And she did because nobody was checking for her. She says, even myself was not even watching the show. And we know that to be true. She wasn't even promoting the show. She says, hell with y'all. Y'all can play in somebody else's face, okay? I'm gonna go down so I can read. Hey, Lady Rita, welcome to the chat. The way Carlos spoke about Tisha, it's obvious she is one of his favorites. Okay. Facts, Chanita made that the best episode of the season and did. Let me see. All of the tea in China, good to see you. Okay, you guys are all speaking because y'all recognize ain't nobody sleep with y'all last night. Hit that like button. Thank you for the reminder. Tisha was upset because someone normally comes to her defense and fights her battles. She bit off more than she could chew and was embarrassed. It was written all over her face, honey. Your family not off limits. So who we talking about? Oh, Dr. Heavenly, your family is not off limits. So get ready for the heat. Oh, you know what's coming. People gonna start digging up stuff that she didn't even know they had no idea on digging up or had the ability to do so. I didn't like how CK played the clip of Tisha calling Stormy a pill popper. That was morally wrong too. In my opinion, I don't see it for Stormy, but it was wrong. I believe CK has a pact with the Scots Intel. Yeah, he does a lot of things, so we can't expect him to do anything different. See, when somebody show you who they are, believe them the first time, and he has showed us who he is repeatedly over and over again. The definition of insanity is expecting doing the same thing over and over again, expecting different results, and that would just be stupid on our behalf to do something like that. Okay, he is who he is, and we don't want nothing different. Okay, let's continue to listen.
Alright, somebody said leadership. I'm looking at those comments. Melody was pretty in pink. Thank you. What I do have a problem with, you guys, is just whenever you in leadership, I'm gonna use that word since it just came across here. But I was gonna say when you're in executive type positions, the leadership is fine. Why are you laughing, Lord? Why are you laughing? When you are in leadership roles, right, there are just certain things that you have to or should feel compelled to stay away from and not play in the mud with. Because all you're doing is adding more fuel to fire. So when I look at, I'm going to say that for the next half because that's going to be, y'all going to be like, dang, so I'm going to wait.
Okay, now she's definitely talking about CK also, and she's talking about the position, and he really should have stayed out the way because it's just not a good look. And she's right. Okay, I'm gonna jump around a little bit so I don't get any favorites in the chat. Let's see. Let me see. Hey Joyce, how are you? Welcome to the chat. Yes, Mama, that was wrong. CK doesn't like females. I agree. I thought Ashar done forgot who I've slowed down a lot. No, I thought they were saying like who said that? I didn't even realize that it was you. No, of course not. Y'all know I remember names in my chat, and I could tell when y'all be MIA playing hooky, okay? Be on it. But let's continue to listen to it. All right, let me stop it there. So right then and there, she stopped talking and she was about to say something, but she kind of like paused herself because it probably wasn't a good direction to go in. I don't know. But Lauren's humming in the background, like, woo, child, but in that, right, she has a right to show up for herself. And I don't give a dang on what nobody said. She has a right, excuse me, to show up for herself each and every time. Because they don't do very good in representing her. Okay. We see them come on here and shun everybody else and hug everybody else and support everybody else. And oh, they're just, like he talks about Kimmy so highly. He talks about Tisha. He never really ever had anything nice to say about Melanie. At least I hear him say. But a lot of that has a lot to do with himself and not Melanie. It's because Melanie is his biggest competition. He's not, he know Kimmy can't keep up with him. He know Tisha can't keep up with him, but he know Melody will run toe to toe with him. Okay, she'll get on the skateboard and beat him to the finish line if she had to. You know what I mean? So that's why he's in this place of I will keep dogging her out publicly or behind the scenes, in my messy circle, or continue to have people or different people work alongside of me to bring me back the heat to humiliate her because she is the closest to the person closest to me, right? The one closest to touching who I am as the individual, it's at least in that financial piece, you know what I mean? So that's why he go all the way out all the time to sabotage her character. It speaks for itself. You can't tell me no different. He showed me too many times repeatedly that he has an issue where ain't nobody looking for you or checking for you, bro. I don't know what the hell is your problem. I'm confused. Lisbeth, welcome to the chat. Welcome to the chat. 101 likes, 135. Step out and hit that like button. Thank you. Talk good about them, and they don't bring ish to the show. Exactly. But we know what that's about. Okay. We ain't even got to ask them for his permission to even go that direction. We know what that's about. Okay. Liza Moore Lies says, agreed. Sending healing prayers. Yes. What I miss. Dear, yes, Mama, thank you, blessings. I missed something, but I'm gonna get to it. Mel isn't playing CK game with him anymore. He played her for the last time after that podcast and didn't remove Martell from his conviction or some kind of punishment. He's rewarded Martell, in my opinion. I agree. They are upset because they plan to ambush Mel and Sonny, but it didn't work. Dr. Chanita made them look really small and did. So let's jump into, because we got to Melanie, and Melanie has responded to CK and Dr. Heavenly's situation they had going on over there. We're going to listen to a little piece of that. I don't want to play too much of it because if you're a content creator, you have too much content that's alike from other content creators, although you may have not gotten it from them. They will flag your channel, and I don't want no problem. So let's try to break this up as much as I can. And let's try to give some commentary in between it, okay? Let me turn my volume down so we don't hear nobody ads or anything. Hold on.
Some of the social life in reality television. So that's why you guys may have seen her before. Chanita, who I know Chanita, from back in the day.
Hold on, let's back up a little bit.
Who you like and who you don't like, nothing.
Her name is Chanita Foster. She was on a show.
Chanita, yeah, she's like Chanita. And I'm scared of her. That's who I'm scared of. I'm scared of Chanita.
You're scared of Chanita. I'm scared of Kimmy. So apparently Nelly. But they've been married for six years. So before we get started, is there any advice as a relationship coach?
Nobody want no damn advice from Dr. Heavenly.
Absolutely. Y'all look like y'all have a beautiful. Because half them hoes really don't like each other. And to me, it's never fair. It's all about who you like and who you don't like. Like, to me, if I like Melody, I'm going to say that she didn't fuck up the rooms on purpose. But if I don't like Melody, I'm like, look, she knew what room she put them in. Because Destiny, she clearly don't like. Because that's Martell's friend. And she put them in. So it's all about who you like and who you don't like. Nothing else. Nothing else.
So do you think Melody purposefully did the rooms like that because she don't like some of the girls?
No. I think that you did that rooms like that. Well, I can tell you.
I can tell you that didn't happen.
I'm fucking with you, baby. I'm just playing. Don't get on it. I'm just playing.
you, baby.
You did.
But what do you think about the whole room assignment?
I think that the rooms are always fun. I think that, you know what, it's kind of like a slow dig at somebody. You know, you're going to pick your people that you really like and give them the favorite room. And the people you don't like as much, they might be either not thought about, or they get the small room and share it in the back. In some kind of way on these trips, they don't have 8 rooms or however many rooms they need that are exactly the same. It's always you got something, and then you got the nice suite, and then you got somebody else, and then you got a small room at the bottom with twin beds. I don't know why that's always the case. I don't know if y'all just missed it when y'all set it up. I don't know. But the people that you least like get the worst rooms. That's just facts.
The thing is this, so I want to bring this up. So obviously, the way it works on reality shows is production obviously finds the house. And you're right. You will never find a house. I don't care if you have Jeff Bezos money. You're never going to find a singular home where each room is equal to each other. That's just not the reality of the situation. So these rooms were these rooms based on the house we found. But Melody 100% have full authority over the selection of the rooms because it is her trip. Now, there's a big debate on social media about whether or not Kimmy and Tisha deserved the room that Melody gave her friends that she came there with, which was Chanita and Lauren. There's a debate happening now where people feel like because Kimmy and Tisha have been on the show since season 1 and they're OGs, that by default, they should have been given the best rooms because they've been on the show as long as Melody. Do you agree with that?
Absolutely. You know I love Melody. She is Scorpio, but that, you know, she gonna try to get a little dig in. My whole thing is, I was like, who are these 2 other, like, what? I don't mind you bringing your friends. I don't. But if this is an ensemble cast, you do not give your friends a better damn room than you get the people on the cast. Come on, Melody. Now, come on. I love you, dog. Melody, just don't get in my ass. I'm telling you the truth. Now, Melody, you know you should have gave the rooms to Kimmy and Destiny before you gave it to them other hoes. We don't even know them. And I was wondering why they had so much to them and say, not the other little girl, but the light-skinned lady. Why she had so much to say? Well, the thing is, you want me to, you being silent. I'm going to just say this and I'm going to take it back.
You're talking. I'm being silent because you're talking. Go ahead.
I tried to give you a chance, but I'm going to say this and I'm going to take it back. Whoever that girl is, what's her name? Chanita? Chanita had already been ran down on the...
All right, pause. Okay. First of all, you clearly know her name, like I told y'all in the beginning. You said Chanita, then you changed it to Shaquita to be funny. You're not funny. It's ignorant, okay? Second of all, people that's not friends with you that you have to work with, they get whatever the hell they get, period, okay? I don't make no adjustments because I don't want nobody to feel like I don't like them. I don't like you. It's clear. You're here because I got to do a job with you. You're here because I want to show I'm the better woman. But when you get here, the best I can do is give you a bump in, period. Okay? Why should she treat her friends that's real friends with her in real life that may wipe their tears away, not share her secret? Why should she treat them like the bottom of the dang sea and them over here with their legs propped up where they're going to call their moms and talk, or their boyfriends or their husbands, and talk crap about her when this is done and over? Well, it was nice because, but she could have had this. Ain't nobody trying to make nobody, what? Where y'all from? Who raised y'all? I dare not. I will not. Can't do it. No ham, turkey, or bacon. Okay, so the problem is y'all are made up of people pleasers. I'm not a people pleaser anyway. Okay, so y'all want her to act like she liked them so much so to do them two better than her real friends in real life. That makes no sense. Where was they when Martell? Don't forget Kimmy was the one that was in the fence when Martell put that revenge pee out. Why would she better be lucky that she even there? You guys forget that Tisha said that Melanie still wanted him? She better be lucky she was even invited. Because we could just do this without y'all. Just be happy for the view like Dr. Chanita said, period. But y'all sit here complaining y'all on a whole free vacation. Get the hell out of here with that. Okay? So no, they should not have gotten a better room than her real friends in real time. They should have been sitting on the dang on patio all night long, but she's better than me. They could have slept. Sit on the couches, okay? Oh, yes, mama, that's right. You said that. And I'm going to always step up for what's right, you know? Bridget says, wait a minute. They're all millionaires, then they should have found better accommodations. Yeah, she wanted to go back home to Huntsville. She didn't say she was going to go book her a room. You said, I'm going to go back to Huntsville in my own bed, my own twin size bed, and sit at the cereal milk table. You never said that you was going to go find your own room somewhere, because it ain't like that. We don't believe you, okay? But do something better with your time, okay? But they can't even speak up for Mel, but they can speak up for Destiny. That is hurts, especially when it's coming from Kimmy. Agreed. Lots of more lies is cracking up, honey. Confusion is disrespect is not. Hey Tamika, what's up, boo? Preach, I got you, boo. Don't worry about it. Fact, sure, I came for a reason. Just ignorant all around, and is. Hell, they all messy and is. Some reason the other ones talk so much. No, and then she said Kimmy and Destiny. Girl, you don't even know the names of the people you're talking about. I'm gonna need you to have a notepad so you don't get the names all messed up. Destiny wasn't even there yet. What are we talking about? And Destiny definitely gonna get whatever the hell I choose to give her. Period. Okay. They did even Kimmy realize how Mel clocked them, bringing Destiny and putting them in that room. Yeah, like girl, she better be lucky she ain't sleeping underneath the bed. Okay, because ain't nobody tell you to bring her on the trip knowing I don't fool with her like that. And she like, Melanie, don't do that because you know I text you. You text me when I not call me because you knew it was gonna be an issue, but you wasn't ready for the response I was gonna give you. So you rather text me and hope that I didn't see it. Okay, my kids do that to me. Stop playing with me, y'all. Y'all play too much, okay? Play way too much. But let's continue to listen. Somebody want to leave me a message. Okay.
The game by Melanie before she got there, so she already knew whose side she was on. Y'all already know this shit is simple. Listen, she already knew. You know what I'm saying? And then she gonna go at what's her name?
Tisha.
Marshall's wife. Right, like that. Come on, girl. And Melanie knew she was a mouthpiece. That's why she brought her. So Melanie could sit back and let that girl speak for herself, Chanita. And ain't nobody really gonna say too much to Chanita because she'll whip all their asses up in there. No, I wouldn't have been silent. I'd had to handle that bitch like I had a contestant. I don't care if you can with my ass. You're not finna pump me. You're not. I hope you got security because whatever she was saying, I was gonna give it back to her. Y'all not gonna pump me like that. I'm not gonna run. I'm not gonna run. And if we do get to fight, I might lose, and I done lost a few of them in my time. But you gonna know you was in a fight. You gonna know. You gonna remember. I'm just playing colors. I'm joking. I ain't trying to fight that lady. But anyway, I was just like, why she got so much to say?
Well, no, the thing is this. I mean, look. Can you see me?
I can, yes.
Oh, the thing is this. You know, okay, so Chanita Foster used to be on a reality show called Football Wives.
I knew I recognized her. I remember I saw her before, yeah.
Yes, and she does a lot of philanthropy in Africa and in the States, and she hangs out with some of the socialites in reality television. So that's why you guys may have seen her before. Chanita, who I know Chanita, you know, from back in the day. Chanita has a huge personality. Chanita used to be married to a football player, but they're now
And wait, pause. Why is Dr. Heavenly always talking about is she married? What does that mean? So because if you're not married, you can't have a sense of reasoning? I'm confused. Cause you dumb as hell if you ask me. And you got a whole husband. So stop with this, is she married? She can still have a mind of her own and be her own individual person, whether she married or not. Why do you keep saying that? That's super weird to me. You coming off as a male identified individual also. You weird.
divorced. So currently, Chanita is single. She's not married. Okay.
I think Martella hit.
We ain't need that, baby. No.
Like if y'all looking for another cast hollering bitches. You know what I'm saying? I think she look like she tall, right? They big. She look like she tall, right? Wait, I know Martell. Martell will climb her up. Bring her on the show permanently because Chanita brings it. Okay. Chanita just be talking. She great for reality TV, right? She said, watch her. All the little girl said was, you know what, I could get along with everybody. You know, if I don't like them, I don't have to.
Now wait, let's pause. Let's pause it. Okay. This is where the disrespect even went even further. You call her big, okay, tall. You said that Martell liked climbing, people insinuating that her height was outrageous, right? You even call her another bitch, unprofessional and not okay. You're not friends with her. You don't know her. You don't even know if she likes to be spoken to that way. Okay. And then what else did she say? Um, I don't know, I'd be forgetting real quick. Um, but anyway, she basically threw a bunch of insults out there. Now you want her to date Martell because, but you know they friends. Why would she date Martell even though her Melanie and Martell hasn't been together? But does that make any sense? You're just spewing things out your mouth that has no connection and really just is pointless and saying, right? So now you want her to date Martell. You go down the line like if she basically don't have nothing to attend to, so that's why she and everybody else's business. No, she showed up for her friend, and if you got a chance to listen to her live, that's what she said. She was, I think she said she was in Africa at the time, and when Melanie called, Melanie like, that's okay, it's all right if you don't, you know, if you're not here. She's like, no, do my friend need me? If my friend need me, okay, I'll be there. So that's how I showed up. So Heavenly is just talking out her tail, okay? She was nasty and I was nasty in the chat. I was driving, y'all. I was driving, so I couldn't see it. Hold on. All right, so let's continue.
I'm saying I can be cool. Watch her. Because she done said y'all, she might not like none of y'all motherfuckers at the table. Look, the girl didn't say that. The girl just said I'm an adult and I can get along with people even if I'm not, they not my favorite. Chanita took that and ran with it. That's how you do on reality TV. I like Chanita. She's so pretty. I like Chanita. Chanita my friend.
No, Shanita's cool. I like Chanita a lot. She's cool. The thing is that Chanita has always had that personality. So I want the world to know, and this is me talking to you real heavily, that is who she's always been. She has a big personality. Now, let's have a real conversation. Chanita also has never saw a camera that she didn't like, right? So, listen,
Okay, boom. You heard what he said. He basically insinuating, if I'm wrong, y'all type it in the chat, that the moment that she see the camera, that's who fill her up, and that's what she go off of. He's basically saying she wouldn't have all that type energy if no cameras were in sight. Even though she has a big personality, it wouldn't have been at that magnitude if the cameras were not there. That's basically what he's saying, y'all. That's basically what he's saying. The plans they had to ambush Mel were canceled. So over the enjoyment of dragging a woman that left a toxic situation, Heavenly is just a miserable. The woman of Love and Marriage Huntsville, the Mad Mel is sore. They Mad Mel is soaring. Sorry, y'all. I had to get a little closer to the screen. Think about it, people. Melanie did not promote this season. She sure didn't up until this, like she said. I wasn't even watching the show. Okay. That is exactly what I thought so, Kevin. I knew I liked you, Kevin. Kevin, where are you from? I knew I liked you because is exactly what you meant. That's ignorant as hell. Okay. We're only gonna listen about another 2 minutes of this because I want to jump over to Chanita's explanation of why she pulled up on Tisha the way she did, and then I'm going to jump off of here. I know I'm going to go over my hour. It's okay because I'm trying to get somewhere. Okay. All right. Let's go.
Opportunity. What's it called, Heavenly? Is it when fate meets opportunity? I think I got it right. I could have butchered that. Chanita knew what time it was and said,
I'm taking this opportunity and I'm running with it. But my thing is, Melanie knew it. Melanie knew who she was when she brought her there.
Yeah, no. Everything Chanita has said, obviously, one or two things may have happened. Either she is a fan of the show and she has watched every single episode, or because she's Mel's friend, they may have had some private conversation. Because
it's the latter. It's not the former. It's the latter.
It's the latter. Chanita was very opinionated when it came to Tisha, and I thought it was so interesting that she singled Tisha out in the way she was giving it to her. Not just once, but twice. Like the whole thing about the thing that Chanita did that gave me pause was the fact that she's in the middle of eating her dinner with her dinner fork, and Tisha sitting across from her, she whispers loudly to Melody in front of Tisha saying, watch her, pointing the fork in Tisha's direction.
All right, pause. So listen, let's back up, okay? First of all, again, here we are. He recognized morals when he has not showed none his whole entire interview. Whatever. However, he's insinuating that Chanita likes camera time, yada, 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 okay? She took off with the opportunity and ran with it. He says that he was done with Chanita when she took her fork to Tisha, yada, 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 and basically was like, watch her loud enough for Tisha to hear him. So it wasn't like she was trying to say it quietly to Melanie. She meant and purposely said it loud enough so that Tisha can hear her. Okay. With that being said, I don't appreciate the fact that he's insinuating that Chanita came ready, okay, or that Melanie filled her up. So that's why she's already amped up like this. And one of the things that Melanie said earlier on her live is, let's be clear. Production can edit it positive or negative. They chose to edit it to be negative, okay? So it was their choice to bring it the route that they did. So if it's going to be such a problem, and it was such a problem, why you ain't take all the morals that you call yourself standing on and put together a good positive clip? You ain't think that was going to sell to people, huh? So, but you took it and spent it the way you want to. So don't sit here like you doing us no favors. I said, oh, girl, I like you. I like you a whole lot, because that's what you call making it make sense, okay? Let me go down on the comments, and then we're going to continue on, okay? With his explanation of why he was done with Chanita.
Reaction out of Tisha.
She was waiting on Tisha at the door. My whole thing is she was waiting on Tisha to say any fucking thing. That's how they do it. You know what I'm saying? This was her job, and she came to do it. She came there for Melody, right? And she said, Melody, who you fuck with and who you don't.
Got you, Bridget.
How Jocelyn came on our show, and with Buffy, and then Jocelyn and went in on Toya talking about, who don't pay their fucking taxes? Do you think she watched our show just intricately? Or Buffy told her, bitch, this the bitch that's been fucking with me and she don't pay her taxes? It don't be like that people just watching the show. No, they got informed or what? And it was what she was waiting on Tisha to say anything. And when she said it, she went in on her, and then she did not stop. And I can't wait for Destiny. Is Destiny coming? Because I'm guaranteeing you, Shakita.
It's Chanita, not Shakita the banana.
Chanita ass gonna jump on Destiny ass too. Guarantee. How much you want to bet?
She is. She probably gonna chew her up because she like she got a reason to, right? Let me see something real quickly, guys. Let me scroll down on the comments. Poor Kiki went through this. Yeah, she did. Hey, Dorothy, how are you? He should have been glad Chanita clocked it and did. Okay. Y'all pressed by yourselves. And hey, Angela, how are you? Welcome to the chat. Them demons are so upset at how God covers Mel. They are. They really, really, really are. Baby, say what now? Bridget. Bridget, don't send me nothing like this while I'm on live. Lord have mercy. Why? Why you want to do me like that? And you had a nerve. Okay, I'm not even gonna go on what I just received. I'll save that for a video. Thank you, Bridget. I got you, boo. Thank you. But that's what I'm saying. If you don't have the room to talk and you came from somewhere, please don't. It does you no good, okay? No good at all. All right, guys, I'm skipping over Carlos now because I think we heard enough to know where he was coming from, and they some hate and half for funny. To go into Shanita's, a little bit about Shanita's interview that response to people saying that she was just poking at Tisha on yesterday. She basically made it clear that I am not just poking at Tisha. What they didn't show was the fact that I didn't know none of these young ladies' names. I was asking everybody what their name was. She also goes on to say that they did not show that Tisha was kept poking at Melody, poking. That's really what set her off. They only showed the fact like she was just poking at Tisha without even knowing her. Well, Tisha gave her something to go off of. That's why she did it. And she said that she ain't like the way that she was coming at her friend, so she stood all the way up. Now, who the hell gonna sit me down? Period. Okay. So I'm going to, and I don't know where it's gonna start from, y'all, and I do apologize, but we're gonna get a little bit of what she's saying. Okay.
Like I'm 30 different shades. They're gonna. But now that we got that established, that's how I started. Like the first, okay, let me pull up. I think the first thing that I came back for, and I was in town, was a name changing ceremony, and that was so emotional because again, we went through that journey together. So everybody that thought, oh, that's fake, why she there? Because we went through some stuff together. So I pulled up there, and I think it was a couple other times. Okay, so this trip. We're about to get to this trip. I'm going to take a shot of a lie. I am. Sell. I'm gonna take a shot of my favorite product. And then I'm going to tell y'all what had happened. It's going to be late. I'm probably about to be up all night, too. And if y'all want to know what a live is, we're going to talk about that, too, later. But I'm going to take a shot. I'm going to take a shot to this. Because I'm going to tell y'all how I got on this trip. And what had happened, because that's what y'all are here for. Y'all want to know what happened on the trip, how I got there. I'm getting ready to tell y'all. By the way.
Wait a minute, pause, hold on. Angela, we got a problem? I'm a little bit confused. I thought I spoke, but sometimes, I miss a little things. All right, we going. I don't know. I think I missed something. I might be reading something wrong, but y'all let me know if I'm reading something wrong. Let me know what's going on. Okay, I ain't looking at the chat, but I'm looking at the chat. Okay. Okay, I ain't missing it, Veronica. All right. All right. I'm gonna go ahead back to my business for a minute. I'll time it out later.
I'm gonna get in trouble for saying this, but if you're a woman and you had kids or you suffer menopause or none of that, best sex in your whole entire life. This thing has maca root in it. I take it for something else.
I thought so, Veronica.
It has maca root in it, and it really stimulates the libido. This is a marriage saver. We're gonna get back to it. Okay, now watch this, y'all. Trip. So now Mel says, hey, you're gonna be in the country, whatever the date was. I'm like, wow, what's going on? She like, oh, I'm putting together this trip. Now she knew not to say it's about to be a cash trip. She's just checking dates and temperature. Can you go on this trip with me? I'm like, okay. And I should have been one of them friends like, who going? Y'all know how y'all friends be like, who going? But she was like, can you take the trip? And I was like, okay, let me figure it out. She's like, no, I'm going to get your flight. It's going to be a great trip.
Maz, you can time out the individual.
Blah, blah, blah. Call it lies if y'all want to. I wasn't even processing that in no way, shape, or form I was about to be a part of what I was about to be a part of. Mel said she was planning a trip. If you know anything about Mel and she paying for it, it's going to be bar none, top notch. So I'm like, sure, I'm there. Because one thing for sure, two things for certain, that Mel and Lauren going to eat. All they do is eat, y'all, and they eat good food. So I'm thinking, okay, good food, first class. We're going to St. Thomas. I've never been in my entire life. Who's turning down a free trip? I'm going to get to that part. Who complains on a free trip? I don't know. Pack my bags. I'm going on a trip. Still no, this person coming, that person coming, nobody. I'm going on a free trip. Whoever there going to be there. Now, once we getting ready to go, I'm like, did I get tricked a little bit? She's like, look, ma'am, I'm going to work some while I'm there. You going to work some while you're there, a.k.a. film. Okay. Girl, you know I'm gonna work. I'm gonna do some work. I'm like, you play all day. She my friend. Still rolling. Me, Lauren, hop on the plane. We having a good time. I'm like, okay, cool, whatever the case may be. We get to the house. Now watch this. I don't know how many of y'all travel. I don't know how many of y'all go on Airbnb, but I'm gonna help y'all out a little bit. They show you the best of the best of the best on Airbnb. They'll never show you all the rooms. And if you ever travel to Disney, my best friend said something so pertinent today. She said they lucky they wasn't even sleeping in some bunk beds, okay? Because you will get, I done rented a 22, a house that sleeps 22 people. And out of one of those big houses, 2-3 of them rooms gonna have some bunk beds in them. That's what they just do, luxury. Even if it's a luxury bunk bed, they have bunk beds in houses so they can get multiple, you can sleep more people. I don't know what kind of traveling y'all doing, but every room is not gonna be amazing when you, I don't care how much you spend for the house, okay? So now, let's get to it. We walk in the door of the house. I'm trying to think. Y'all remember what TV show was that? Road Rules, or what's the TV show? Oh, Tyra Banks. When they let you in the house and you run and you go get to pick your room, right? I don't know who coming. I don't know what's going on, but I'm trying to run and see where the best room is. That's what I'm trying to do. So I'm out of there. I'm like, okay, where we going? Let me go find me a good one. Let me find me a good old spot. And to be quite frank and honest, if I picked the room I wanted, I really would have stayed in Lauren's room. Because Lauren had the best room out of everybody. It was kind of like off to the, it was almost like its own house. It was so dope. I think it was like an in-law suite or whatever, right? So here's what happened. Mel goes, okay, we got people coming. Let me walk this house to figure out where I'm going to put everybody, okay? I'm there. There's no premeditation. There's no, I'm going to be mean to people and make people sleep in different. Let's walk. We all just got there at the same damn time. Let's walk the house to figure out where everybody's gonna sleep. As soon as we walked in Mel's room, I was like, I want this room. We laughed. She's like, girl, this is my room. This is my room. What girls do, right? So we do that. So we go the other way. I didn't even know that was gonna be my room yet. Lauren didn't know it was gonna be her room yet. But she's like, okay, let me walk and look at all the rooms. We go now to look at all of the rooms. Now, I don't understand this. If I'm traveling with my sister or my sister-in-law or my best friend or whoever, I don't mind sharing a room with them, and I'm grown, okay? Like, me and my best friend travel at this point, and I tell her, why are we getting 2 rooms when we know damn well we're going to end up in the same room, probably in the same bed, kikiing all night? So most of the time when we travel, the room is not important. So she walks and says, and don't start saying I'm trying to be funny about these people's names. Anybody that's on this live that know I'm bad with names, y'all know I'm bad with names. So don't even play them games. So I'm about to get myself in trouble because I don't know all these people's names by heart. But the 2 girls, that sister-in-law that's married to the brothers or whatever the case may be, she said, I'm going to put them 2 in a room. And she bringing somebody. So I think it was like 3 beds in that room or something like that. However it was structured, it made sense, right? Now, when we were going, she mentioned Sunny, but not who Sunny was. She was like, oh, you're going to meet, Sunny. She's super cool, but, everybody don't get along with her. Put her in her own room. Why would you put somebody in a room with people that don't like? Are you trying to start a fight? Like, make some of this make sense to me. So she's like, let me get this girl her own space, not getting along with everybody. That's the most I learned about Sunny. I didn't know nothing else. I don't even know if she told me her name was Sunny yet. She just said somebody was coming to everybody don't like the girl or wasn't getting along with the girl. I don't know what the terms were, but that's where Sunny went, where she went. So we went back upstairs. Now make this make sense. So y'all wanted me to share a room with somebody and I didn't know nobody there but Mel and Lauren? How? And then on a technicality, Lauren is Mel's friend. Lauren, I pay to do my makeup whenever I'm around, which now puts me and Lauren in a more professional space. Like, we cool now, and we're going to talk about this word friend. So I can't be like, Lauren, my friend. Lauren, I can't say my friend. Lauren has done my makeup. I paid Lauren So I'm not sure if I'm going to sleep in the same bed and get naked with Lauren. I'm hoping y'all following this. So this makes sense. Put Lauren in her own room. Make it a makeup room. You want to go get your makeup done? Lauren got her own room to do her makeup. Chanita, she don't even know these people. So put her in a room where she can be by herself. So that's the room situation. Now, here's what's crazy. How do you argue with somebody that paid for a whole vacation?
Bingo.
And I need people to start using common sense here. Because every TV show got a budget.
That's right.
And I hope Mel don't get mad at me for this, but let's keep it $100. Y'all know doggone well that Mel put up money for that trip. Ain't no way that y'all believe in your heart of hearts that Mel planned that kind of trip. They plan trips, but I ain't trying to throw no network under the budget. I'm not trying to talk about them. People might not never invite me no more for telling the truth, but Mel paid for that. I don't, the percentage, my friend paid for that. So nothing about that trip I'm going to complain about. Technically, even if TV paid for it, I'm not complaining about it. It's a free trip. So what I got to complain about? So when the park, because I had to ask a couple people, I didn't even know it was a room situation. Y'all call me a liar all y'all want. When they did that, if you remember, because they sent me a clip, they was outside. Where do y'all think I was, y'all? If they was filming, where y'all think I was? Somewhere minding my business, okay? I was minding the business that pays me. I was somewhere drinking alive, okay? I was somewhere talking to my team about business, okay? Because we can get into it. Y'all call me what y'all want. One thing I teach all day, one thing I coach is the sellers are rich, the buyers are poor. If you're not selling nothing, then you really not moving. So I live to build teams to help people find ways to make extra money so they can feed their family. People can laugh at me, they can talk about me, they can do whatever they want. But one thing for sure and two things for certain is people that's able to pay for their kids cheerleading and football and be able to buy books for their kids in college and pay car notes and get out of debt. So you best believe while they were talking about rooms, I was somewhere talking about alive somewhere, okay? And we'll get to it. So literally, I've seen a whole argument about the rooms on a clip, and I'm like, these people are not serious. They really argued about being on an island in the middle of somewhere so beautiful, and you mad about a room? Who even stays in the room, excuse me, when you're on vacation? I don't stay in the room. Use the room to shower and to sleep. You really don't spend time in the room. So I don't know what that argument was about or whatever the case may be. So we can move on from the rooms. I was there when we got there. We got there. Mel walked in when I walked in. There's no way she knew the structure of the house. Before I even got on this live, I made sure I wasn't crazy. I tried to even Google. They do not show you all of the rooms of that house. So there's no way that she knew, oh, let me put somebody over here or I'm going to put them downstairs because are we kids? Ain't nobody, what? And let me fast track this too while I'm bouncing around. That trip was really catered of her being a bigger person. Because somebody said I double talk myself, can you be around somebody you don't like? But then at the same time, you invite them somewhere to go. There's certain people that even if you don't get along with them, there's something inside of you that says, I'm willing to extend that olive branch to see if this can work, especially when you got history, right? When you got a history with people and you've been around people long enough, you break up to make up in real friendships, right? Sometimes y'all talk, sometimes y'all don't. So it's like, okay, I ain't gonna invite people I just absolutely don't like, but I can invite some people that if I'm willing to build and to grow, or if I know, you know what, we can have an adult conversation. You tell me why I wronged you. I tell you where you wronged me, and maybe we can move past it. It's some space for that kind of energy. So I don't think this trip was curated to say I just want to be around a whole bunch of drama. Because first, no one believed I wouldn't even came if I thought it was just going to be some drama. So let's get to dinner. They all working and they got to film a TV show. Okay? So they're like, hey, we're going to have dinner. We would like everybody to be at dinner. I said, okay, I'm there. Free food. Mel did her thing. It wasn't one chef, two chefs. It was three. It was three people cooking. I was in the kitchen busy eating the food before it touched the table. I'm like, can I try this? Is that shrimp? Can I have a little bit of that? I'm tasting the food. So, of course, they're like, okay, we're going to have dinner. Now, again, I don't know these people. The part that they didn't show, because it's 30 minutes, 40 minutes, they didn't show when I asked all these people their names. What's your name? Who you married to? Which one is this? Where you... I don't know these people. So those are questions that I asked. I don't care how they trying to make 30, 40 minutes look. I didn't know them people. Never met them a day in my life. The only person I knew is I don't want to mess up her name, Nell. And I met her at Mel's naming ceremony. And what's so funny was when I was at the renaming ceremony, she sat next to me. We cut up so bad and forgot that we even had mics on. Praise God, hallelujah, and thank you, Jesus. Because I didn't even know that lady was on TV. When she sat next to me, I was doing what I do. I'm talking to the cousins. We laughing. We having a good time. I didn't even know the lady was on the show then. Until they pulled her away and was like, hey, we need you. I was like, ask her. Somebody find her and ask her. I was like, girl, you on this show? And we laughed. So I knew her. But everybody else, I didn't have these long, in-depth, introductions. So I had to ask. As much as even if Mel told me, let's say for giggles, she told me about all them people. Anybody that know me, I wouldn't have remembered who belonged to who. I'm the person on my phone. Everybody got a nickname. I seen a meme the other day. Person with bad hair. The lady that talked too loud. The person who tipped good. Everything in my phone got to have 30 notes in it because I'm a people person. I love everybody. So I probably won't remember your name, but I'll remember how you made me feel. I might not know your name, but I remember how you made me feel. So I didn't know them people's names. So we sat at the table and we started doing this. Where you from? And Stormy. I want them to say, girl, you lied. Stormy. I met Stormy one time when Mel did the Melody and Mimosas, but she was pregnant at the time. So we didn't have a lot of interaction, but I just knew her from being at that event. So we had a kind of in the passing with Stormy or whatever the case may be, because in the beginning, I didn't even have a beef with Stormy, but we'll get there. I just knew her from that. So that's where that came from. So we sitting, we talking, we trying to do introductions, da-da-da-da-da. Now, let me tell you something about me. I know when people trying to be funny.
Right.
I know when people trying to, they edited this thing. But it was a couple little comments and stuff that was putting me on edge. Y'all think I just showed up and I'm mad at dinner? The food was great. Why am I mad? I'm on an island. The food is good. I didn't wake up and mad, but I'm paying attention. And I'm like, are we poking? Are you poking my friend? Why are y'all poking? Don't ask me what they was poking about.
Okay, Karen.
But it was they was doing this. And I'm like, why are we poking people? I thought we were supposed to be having a good dinner. They started talking about some stuff that I don't know. I can't even remember. But all I kept hearing was this word friend. And so I got annoyed. And I'm like, can we just stop all of this? I don't know. I didn't see the episode again. Y'all tell me where it falls. But I'm like, can we define a friend? What is a friend? Can y'all tell me what a friend is? Because y'all keep using this word friend. And I really need to know what does friend mean. Because I'm big grown and I don't have a lot of friends. I have a lot of associates. I got a lot of people I know, but I don't have a lot of people that I call my friend. So before we continue this conversation, can somebody define what a friend is?
And we're going to end it after this, guys.
Again, pieces. I don't know how to piece this together, but they asked me a definition of a friend. And I said a friend is is somebody that I can agree to disagree with. A friend is somebody that has been through the storm with me. A friend is somebody has been there at my highs, at my lows, but most of all, somebody that is consistent in how they treat me, right? That's what a friend is for me. Yes, I'm the friend. If you say they don't like them, I don't like them either. I'm her. I'm that friend. I'm a Detroit friend and I'm a loyal one. And until you fix it with my friend, me and you can't be friends. So y'all can call that whatever y'all want to. Call it messy, call it mad, call it whatever you want to. You don't like one of my kids, I don't like you. I'm that petty. My kid better not come home and say Sarah don't like them. I don't like Sarah, her mama, her daddy, or her dog. Until Sarah get it right with you, I don't like Sarah. So I'm that friend. So now I gotta know these boundaries of friend. Who's friends here? Because I really need to know what friends is. Now, when we say, can you be around somebody that you don't like? I'm now asking maturity level, okay? Not all of us got somebody we don't like. We go to work with people we don't like. We go to school with people we don't like. We do business with people we don't like. Come on, y'all. Don't be childish and petty and silly. All of us got to be. I don't even like some people in my family. So why y'all being funny? Y'all know what I meant when I said it. Can you be around somebody you like? Meaning that you don't like. Meaning can you respect whomever you're around that you don't like? Respect their space, respect your words, respect whatever it is that you have to do. I'm not double talking myself. Again, I'm checking temperature. If you don't like me and I don't like you, and we got to be in the same place, I know not to sit next to you. I know not to kiki with you. I know not to take a drink from you. I know not to take no food from you. I know not to make no life or death decisions. And you the person I know. So I didn't say that like, oh, can you be around someone that we all around people that we don't like? But I'm trying to check the temperature of why you're acting the way you act. Because it became very clear very fast that girl don't like Mel. She gotta tell me. I don't need a poster board. I don't need to watch 13 seasons of a TV show to know in 10 minutes if somebody don't like somebody. I'm checking out your energy. Mel didn't tell me nothing about that girl. All this stuff or all our conversations has been around. I'm at work. I'm stressed out. She would say people. Most of the time she's talking to me, this girl, these people. I don't know. Maybe she knows because I don't remember names or I'm not that vested in other people's drama and stuff. I don't be that vested. I only talk to my best friends like that. I don't be knee deep into wanting to know all the information. So I asked her, like, what you mean? And then her answers, because where I'm from, you the ops. You like mess. You like drama. Because you did have a choice. Mel paid for that trip. And as much as I can say it was TV, she had a choice. So to bring somebody that you know, that not a sort of kind of beef, not a maybe got a problem with, no, you can't blame that on nothing. Because even, let me tell you something. That's why it would be hard for me to be on TV too. Because there's just some stuff I ain't doing. If you telling me you got to bring this girl with you as your guest, and you know that the potential of them fighting or not, I'm not a part of that. You invite them. I'm not. You're not paying me enough for two people to have this much drama. I just wouldn't. So she had a choice. So in my mind, I'm thinking like, so you did this on purpose in paradise? Because I know she gave you a plane ticket before. So you decided, we're going to go to St. Thomas. And if you want them to rectify, why you didn't have them rectify and fix the problem? Y'all filming TV. Why y'all ain't filmed that before we left for the trip? You wanted them to make up so bad, you should have had them meet in Huntsville and say, listen, Mel is planning this trip. It's a girl's trip. Y'all kind of beefing right now. Can we get y'all to a place where it don't feel so bad that you can get on the plane and we can attempt to repair this somewhere else? Do you get what I'm saying a little bit? Like, if you're not messy, if you and ultimately you trying to make everybody get along. I mean, this could have been they film it, what's it called? What's it called? I don't know, a pre something. Like, why you ain't pre-game this thing? So I feel like you should have pre-gamed if you wanted to bring Destiny and then say, hey, can I check the temperature of whatever the case may be, or hey, I'm just trying to get y'all to a place where it's a level of, y'all could be cordial, and then, maybe this would be a great trip for y'all to work it out. You just don't show up and pop up with somebody. And anybody that know Mel, I'm about to throw Mel under the bus. Mel be reading stuff and looking at stuff, but she don't be invested. She like me. Kids, food, business.
All right, so we're going to end it there. It is a bit long, guys. I'm not going to do the whole thing. Like I said, I'm going to do a part 2 for the connection of Sunny responding to Chanita's live tomorrow. And then also the other portion of CK's live with Dr.Heavenly tomorrow. We're going to piece that piece together because I think they go hand in hand. Listen, if you are here on the sound of my voice and have not hit the like button, please do so. If you haven't shared the live, please do so. If you haven't subscribed, go ahead and do so. You stayed this long. You might as well go ahead and subscribe to the channel. I love your checkmates, and there's nothing you can do about it. And remember, don't you let nobody tell you nothing different. Until next time, bye.